Hoi there, what is happening? We are back with another My NBA rebuild. Today we're going back to the Curry era and we will be rebuilding the New Orleans Pelicans with Anthony Davis. We are building around, this is what if Anthony Davis does not leave New Orleans to go to the Lakers and we actually build a proper team around it. Well, they did have a pretty proper team, things just didn't work out. But we're going to do our best to make a team that is actually worthwhile of everything. So they've got a few players, we've got a few things to work with, and we will be pretty much fighting to get better from the get-go. Like, we're not waiting around, we're not trying to do some drafting or whatever. Like, we will do some draft picks. I mean, I'm sure we will, just because of the fact that, yeah, okay, we don't have any draft picks this draft, but I might trade into it just to get like another player, just some rotational pieces. The goal is to get some help around Anthony Davis. There's Drew Holiday, but I also want to get like a scoring guard next to him, and then maybe just like a defensive rebounding center. That's probably the idea. That's the goal, and then just another wing, 3-and-D wing kind of style. Like, that's the team that I want to build around Anthony Davis. There will be no LeBron next to Anthony Davis, so we will just simulate the first game of the season, see what we actually look like. Anthony Davis with 30 points and 4 rebounds, no assists. Cool. Drew Holiday helping out as well. Buddy Hield, 10 points. So this is what the team looks like right now. There is something to be desired. I might try and make a move like during the season towards the trade deadline, like Tyreek Evans, Lane Stevenson. They're not safe. Omer Asik is our starting center. That tells you where we are right now. So if we make a move, like they made the move for DeMarcus Cousins, we're not going to do that. We're going to go on a different route. Nothing like DeMarcus Cousins would be great, but we're going to try something different. Like, even if we go for like a Dwight Howard or something, you know, something that's worked in the past that you can see. I'm also not sure. So we're going to see how we look towards the trade deadline, and then we'll make a move. I don't even know where our trade picks from this year are, but it is what it is. All right, we're at the trade deadline. We have 30 and 23 right now. We're looking pretty good. Drew Holiday's up getting a lot better. He's getting 16 points a night. Anthony Davis is 27 and 11. Tyreek Evans is 11 and 4 and 5. Like, we have option. Like, Buddy Hield, I'm very excited. Buddy Hield, I want to keep him around. He got traded, so I kind of want to keep him around because I think he's a good bonus, especially coming off the bench. Just that great shooter. He could eventually start. One thing I wanted to see is it saying us we're rebuilding? Right, we are buying, selling. Okay, so we're going to look through some of the selling teams and then try and find pieces. So like a KCP would be pretty good. The team is willing to trade Reggie Jackson, Tobias Harris, and John. Reggie Jackson's possibility, he's only 26. The Raptors, no. The Rockets are selling. Ooh, James Harden could be an option. Oh, that would be an option right there. James Harden and Anthony Davis, mate. The Suns, Devin Booker is also an option. I mean, the following players are on the trade block: Brendan Knight, Jared Dudley. Okay, we'll see who is on the trade block before. Like, Devin Booker is an expiring deal for them, so that might make them a bit more interested in selling them. Some of these teams don't have anybody or like anybody worth it. So the Bulls are selling, but where is Jimmy Butler? Might be injured. Dwight Howard is also on the trade block. He's a name that I'm considering. He is definitely a name that I'm considering looking at trying to buy, especially if they're rebuilding. So they'll happily like move off that contract. Okay, so we're going to look at a few of these teams that are selling right now. The Hornets are a team that's selling, but they don't really have anything that I want. The Heat are buying. Okay, the Hawks are rebuilding, which is okay, so Dwight Howard's 23 for 3 years. Do I have a contract that I could say, oh my god, Solomon Hill, you were my contract? We don't have crazy contracts. Like, that's something I did not know. I thought we did. Okay, so we can give you Etwan Moore. I mean, that's a 3-year deal, which is kinda... And then we just take a cheap contract that you're willing to give up. I'm hoping just to throw in a first-round pick, but these are long-term contracts, which is why I don't think... We don't have an expiring contract that is actually a big... Like, Tyreek Evans is our only option, but I kind of want to move on from a center more than anything. Like, Solomon Hill was... Man, why do they have such long-term contracts? That's what I was trying to... So, check Diallo, that might be somebody you might want. Okay, so that's the only way we can get the contracts to work. So I don't think this is going to work because I don't want to give him too many things either. I'll give you one first round pick. Yeah, okay, I didn't think that was going to work. That's something we might have to wait till the off season. I don't know who else has somebody that we might be able to snag, because we're looking for those selling teams that actually have a proper center, but not a lot of teams have that center. Like Joel Embiid and they are selling. Oh my god, I don't think I could actually... Let's go back to Devin Booker. Because he's an expiring deal and they're selling. So the only way we get Devin Booker is they want Anthony Davis. We don't want that. How about Lance Stevenson and unprotected first? Damn, I was hoping we could find something that they might want. Man, we don't have anything that has any value. I mean, I'll give you Tyreek Evans if you want that. He's 2.5 stars. 2 first and a second for Devin Booker. Nope. Okay. Actually, you know what? Tyreek Evans is the way to go, and then we just need to find something else that they might want. Man, we don't have any good players. That is the hard part. We might not be able to make a move right now because we don't have. I don't want to give up too many picks right now either. I kinda want to hold on to them if there is like a bigger trade. I mean, Devin Booker would be fantastic. Like, he is the ideal target for us, definitely in the off season. Let's see who needs an extension. Jrue Holiday, you can get an extension. 3 years, $28 million. I'll happily give you that. And then Tyreek Evans is another one that wants an extension, but he only wants $5 million a year. So we're going to give him that because that is definitely a movable asset in the off season. Quincy Poindexter, no, we're not going to offer you a contract yet because I don't trust you will still be good. And then Dante Cunningham, no, we're just going to leave it for now for you as well. Alright, we're at the end of the first season. Russell Westbrook's the MVP, Ben Simmons the Rookie of the Year, and all. Kyle Quinn, 6th Man of the Year. That's crazy. Draymond, cool. So at least there's a few different things that actually happen now, because the first few times I was doing these rebuilds, it was the same people every time. So Anthony Davis is an All-NBA second team right now, 28 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist. Yeah, he's not helping anyone if no one's helping him. So we are definitely looking for somebody to be our second option to go alongside Anthony Davis, because right now we are the 6th seed with no major moves right now. I want to keep Jrue Holiday. I just gave him an extension. I think he could be the point guard. You know, he's got a good winning record now. Buddy Hield, I would like to keep, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Tyreek Evans, everybody else is open season. But I mean, if the right trade came along, Jrue Holiday may be up to be traded, but we will see how that goes. So let's just simulate through our first playoff. We are versing the Jazz with George Hill, Gordon Hayward, Derek Favors, and Rudy Gobert. That team's not crazy, but they're still pretty good. They are pretty good to start things off, and they're going to sweep us. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to get some help. We want to keep Anthony Davis happy. I'm giving myself a few years to do this. I don't want to make these. I don't like doing 10 years because I feel like it just starts getting very repetitive, and then 2K is just never consistent. That's the hard bit. You do your best to try and get things to work, but they don't always work. Who has our pick? Actually, no, we need our pick back. That's what I remember. Oh my god, because I started doing this once before, and the Kings already have our picks, which they shouldn't have because we never traded it to them. So we need to trade our picks back. Okay, so we're going to trade our picks back, and then this is just to swap it back, so that way we get all our picks, they get all their picks. Okay, cool. Now we're back. We're square. We are square. So that means roster. We have a first round pick. I don't know what number we are. And who's our coach? Alvin Gentry. We're going to move on from him now. We're going to offer Brad Stevens a contract. We also need a CFO. Cool, they both signed, so we are set. Exceed their staff budget given the currents. Oh my god. You can work the CFO thing out. That doesn't bother me at all. So NBA pre-draft workouts. NBA draft. Let's just go straight to the draft. We will go into the draft. Let's see what we can get at our draft pick. We are currently 22. Jarrett Allen. Oh, that could be the go. iHeart as well. Chris Boucher. Okay, sweet. So we're going to go Jarrett Allen. We're going to make the draft to Jarrett Allen. I thought he was taller. I swear he was like 7'1". Maybe he's still like growing at this point. And then we still have a second round pick. There's never anything worth drafting usually because they're all really bad by this point. So these are pretty much players that are. Monte Morris is here, so I always not drafting Monte Morris in this just because he's like the only player around in the second round that's actually real. Markelle Fultz goes number 1, Jason Tatum goes number 2, Lonzo Ball goes number 3. That's very cool. 76ers get Donovan Mitchell. Oh my god, that team's gonna be so stacked. Rookie signings, we're gonna sign both of these rookies. Jarrett Allen already became our best center on the team. We're gonna offer Monte Morris. No, we'll just sign him and then we can trade him. That's fine. Dante Cunningham, he accepted it. Damn it, we don't want you to accept that. And qualifying offers, we don't have any. So first things first, I feel like we need to make some space in terms of money. So Solomon Hill is a guy who we're going to move because he's on $12 million a year, and then Asik is the other guy we're going to try and trade. Yeah, there are way too many teams that are willing to take this contract on. What do we want? We want a shooting guard, so we're going to. Let's just see how much cap space we have. We have $9 million. Okay, so we don't really have cap space. And there are a few players here that I would like to grab. Chris Paul is the big one. Steph is the big one. I mean, I'm open to actually signing any of these guys because of, like, I have done Steph Curry before, but I feel like it's been enough time that I can do it again. I don't really want Kevin Durant. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like that's not going to be the way to go. Gordon Hayward. I don't know if I want to get a wing. Iggy is actually very cheap, but he's 33, so he's probably not the way we want to go. Dion Waiters is an option. Joe Johnson is an option. KCP, he could be the play. Maybe we just play it safe this off season, and then next, because Anthony Davis is still young. But first, we want to clear up some cap space. So so let's get rid of Omer Asik first. He's the one that I want to move on from. Okay, so the Grizzlies are going to trade James Ennis and then a second round pick for him. We're going to do that. And then Etwan Moore is the other one that I really want to move off that contract. But we also just got given a Grizzlies second round pick, so we're going to use that, and we're going to trade him to Golden State, because Golden State will have for Patrick McCaw. Wherever Patrick McCaw went, he was a winner, so that is an option. Okay, so we're going to see if we can even get like oh, we are in the negative. What? We still have no cap space. Where is all our cap space gone? So next season I feel like we're going to have a lot more cap space, so I'm going to try and, okay, so we're going to bring in KCP. I think that's a no-brainer, and he's going to accept that. Terrence Jones will be someone, we might bring back, because he might be cheap, and they match the offer sheet. Okay, that's what I was worried about. Oh, we need to move players off. We have way too many players. All right, we're going back to Devin Booker, so we're going to offer a first. Has been declined. Okay, no. Has been declined. No. Okay, 3 firsts. I don't want to give up this 2018 first, because that's the most valuable one. Devin Booker. Oh, why is 2K like this? James Harden could be an. Oh no, we can't afford James Harden. I mean, hang on. Let's see who's selling right now. Rockets are buying now. Okay, some teams are changing from buying. Nobody's selling right now. Everybody's buying. Okay, that changed things. So we're gonna just see what we can do for this offseason. Dion Waiters might end up being a guy that we have to go after. We just need somebody who can shoot threes. Otto Porter, we don't want to pay Otto Porter $15 million. I mean, that's not actually that bad of a contract, honestly, but you know what? We're going to trade Lance Stevenson and a second for 2 firsts from the Nuggets. I just want to move off from Lance. There's one other player that I really want to move off their contract for the season, and that's Langston Galloway. If I can get a first or something for him. Boston's first, yep, I'll give up a second for a first. So that also clears up a bit of cap space. I want a good guard to pair next to Drew Holiday. At the moment, that's what I'm after, so we're going to see what we can get. We're going to offer Dion Waiters a contract. How much does Chris Paul want? We can offer you $19 million. Okay, we have $19 million to play with. Otto Porter could be another option, even if it's just a short-term contract, because nobody's offered him a contract. Otto Porter agrees, so we're going to take Otto Porter, which does put us in a lot of like small forwards, and then we're just going to try and bring in a point guard just to be that backup. Somebody cheap, somebody who's not going to regress either. Trey Burke might be an option. Just off the bench, and we'll give him a team option. That way we can move. No, he signed somewhere else. Okay. I wanted somebody young like Michael Carter Williams, and he signs. Okay, so that's going to do us for free agency right now. So we're going to have Anthony Davis, Otto Porter, Drew Holiday. Cool. They're our big 3 right now. Otto Porter's not going to be sticking around for too long. Buddy Hield, I would like you to go on the starting. Tyreek Evans is somebody who might come off the bench from now on. Solomon Hill is a guy who, he's 6'6". And he's already regressing. That's not a good sign. Michael Carter Williams is also regressing. Patrick McCaw and Check Diallo. Okay, they're 2 decent. Okay. We also have Jared Allen starting. So this year is kind of just a bit of a middle year before we do like a major like changes to the roster. Alright, so we got Drew Holiday, Buddy Hield, Otto Porter, Anthony Davis, and Jared Allen as our starting 5. Don't mind this starting 5, honestly. Don't mind it at all. Once they actually get better, like Jared Allen, once he gets better, be great. Tyreek Evans off the bench, Solomon Hill, Quincy Poindexter, Michael Carter Williams, and Alexis Ajinka off the bench. We really need a proper backup center. Patrick McCaw might end up getting minutes. He's a shooting guard, 6'7" shooting guard. Tim Frazier, not too fond on. James Ennis the third. He could end up getting some minutes. Who knows? So let's see how we go in that first game against the Kings, and we get a win, a 7-point win. Who is our guy right now? Drew Holiday with 19, Anthony Davis with 19. Cool. So they're two best players, I feel, right now. We'll go to the trade deadline, see where we're sitting, see if anybody's selling, if we can make a bigger move. We'll find out. Oh my god, I didn't film this bit because I didn't think they would say yes. What? We just made a massive move. We have just made a massive move right now. Okay, so let's go to transaction reports. We just traded for Chris Middleton. We traded Tyreek Evans, Solomon Hill, and a first round pick, which is fantastic right now. I want Chris Middleton to be my shooting guard. I mean, he does go down, but that's fine. So him and Drew Holiday is my backcourt, and then Otto Porter, Anthony Davis, and then Jared Allen's already a 75. So that was a great move. We also moved off that bigger contract, and Chris Middleton currently is only on like $14 million a year. He's only getting 25 minutes. I kind of want him to get more minutes. You're not even starting Jared Allen. I don't like that at all. Alright, that's going to be our starting five. Oh yes, we have made moves, which is actually a very good move, which I really like. I'm just going to let 2K do its thing, but we're looking very good. Yes. Okay, so Buddy Hield tore his ACL at the beginning of the season, and I've been waiting for him to come back. Oh, we have so many injuries. But we won 65 games. Anthony Davis is your MVP, mate. We did what we had to do. We got him a team around him. 6 man of the year, Tyreek Evans. We traded Tyreek Evans. Giannis DPOY. DeJounte Murray, oh my god, 71 wins by the Raptors is absolute craziness. So we have Anthony Davis, All-NBA first team. We tried to trade for James Harden, not really, because nothing was coming up. Ben Simmons is already an All-NBA team, that's crazy. And then All-NBA third team, nothing. Defensive team, do any of our guys make it? No. Drew Holiday was injured for a fair bit. Jared Allen is All-Rookie first team, averaging almost 9 and 7.5 rebounds, 55% from the field, 1.6 blocks. He is exactly what I wanted. We had the number 1 seed as well. Look at this team right now. Michael Carter-Williams is our starting point guard because Drew Holiday's injured. Chris Middleton's averaging 15 points a game right now. He's looking very good. Otto Porter, how has the move been? 14.6 rebounds, 40% from 3. Oh, you're that 3-and-D wing I was looking for. Actually, what are your steals then? Steals 1.1, which is good. And our center is absolutely... Okay, so we're going to run an 8-man rotation. Playoff time. 8-man rotation. 41 minutes for... I'm just going to leave... Ooh, actually, Buddy Hield's getting 34 minutes. Chris Middleton kind of deserves more minutes, and I wish I had a proper point guard, but we do not right now. So, we're going to hope for the best. We are versing a Timberwolves team that is led by Karl Anthony Towns, who is injured, so it's Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine is another guy who I considered trading for, but I did not, who is injured. Let's take advantage of this right now and get to the second round. Otto Porter, no Otto Porter. We win game 2. We win game 3. Oh, they win game 4. Drew Holiday is back, and we move on to the second round. That is a great start for us, and we're up against the Kings right now. We win game 1. We would lose game 2. This is DeMarcus Cousins versus Anthony Davis. They are up 2-1. We have so many injuries right now, and okay. I'm going to blame that on injuries. And the Spurs win the championship with Kawhi. The Spurs and the Raptors, they always seem to be up there, especially around this time. So that's alright for year 2. We made it to the second round. We're moving up there right now. We are moving up there. So the draft, we have 2 picks in the draft right now. Is that the Celtics pick that we trade? No, it is not. Okay, none of our picks are in the top 14. The Blazers get the number 1 pick. Where are our picks right now? We have Boston's, which is number 20, and we have ours, which is number 28. That's not too bad, honestly. Not too bad at all. I don't care about that stuff. No. Okay, I need to run back some things because I accidentally forgot to record. I mean, not record my voice. So in the draft, we got Mo Wagner and we got Jalen Brunson with pick 20 and 28. There was no trade for us to do to get anything better. Team options, we brought back Buddy Hield. He's still on the team. A few other players are not. We had no qualifying offers. I moved off a few pieces right now just so that way. So I traded Checo Diallo for a first, and then I traded Alexis Ajinka for a first as well, and then I just traded for John Wall. I traded Chris Middleton and Otto Porter, 2 guys who weren't really safe, especially Otto Porter. I was going to use him for a trade, and then 2 firsts. One of them wasn't even mine, and Chris Middleton, who I just got really cheaply for a first. So pretty much, yeah, John Wall for Otto Porter and 3 firsts. That's pretty good right now. And I have a lot of cap space as well. So we really need to get a good wing. That is the goal right now. If somebody is tall enough, Jeremy Grant is not. Julius Randle, Dirk Nowitzki, Trevor Booker. I was hoping that there would be somebody like really decent to run the wing spot, because I want a good defender there as well. That's the other thing that I want, but there is not a lot of... I mean, I need a guy that can run the 3 as well. So Gary Harris and Avery Bradley are my 2 options right now. Gary Harris is younger, Avery Bradley is a bit older, but he's more experienced, which I think might come in handy. He's a bit better of a play... Oh no, he's a bit worse. Okay, rebounding. Man, is that perimeter D really that good? You know what? And he's got no offers as well, so we could get him on the cheap. So we're going to offer him that. Buddy Hield can also run the 3. but I actually want Avery Bradley to be starting at the 3, so that way we've got a proper defensive guy, like a couple defensive guys around John Wall, and Anthony Davis actually looks really good right now, and he accepts. We're also going to let all these guys walk. Patrick McCaw, you can also walk, but we need to bring in, actually, I don't want to bring in any more like shooting players. I want to focus a bit more on the other positions on the team, and then let's also bring in a center to go alongside what we have, like a backup center, which I feel like Greg Monroe might be the guy. He's only asking for $10 million, which is pretty good, and he's 28, so I think he's in that prime spot. He doesn't want too much money either, so he's going to accept that. So these are going to be our 2 big acquisitions, and then they agree. Cool. And then we need to bring in like a backup 4 and a backup 3. So let's see what we can actually bring in at the moment. Not a lot of options. Jermichael Green might be the play right now. You only want some minimum. We can give you the minimum. We also need another wing who's not asking for a lot. That could be Jeremy Grant. That could be Kyle Anderson as well. Both of these guys don't end up being too effective in the sense that like you sign them, but they never actually get too much better. Who's offering? Spurs are offering you 2 years, 10 million. Oh, do we want to snatch you from the Spurs? We might snatch you from the Spurs. Jeremy Grant signs, and he's also a good backup power forward as well. Jermichael Green does not sign with us. We only have $5 million. And picking up a center that can also play power forward could also be an option. All right, we're going to bring in Alan Williams. Oh my God, this is Alan Williams who plays in Australia. Alan Williams. We'll see if he accepts the deal. I will happily bring him in. Okay, so that's going to, one more move I feel like, maybe bringing in another point guard just to give us and not have to rely. So Sean Livingston is an option. I don't want somebody too old. So we're bringing Brendan Jennings and he accepts. Okay, that's going to do us for free agency. Player option Anthony Davis. John Wall is an 87. He's only 27 as well. Jrue Holiday's an 82. Avery Bradley's an 82. Greg Monroe is a 79. Jared Allen's a 76. So Alan Williams is up to a 74. This might be an absolute steal for us. Buddy Hield has not progressed anymore, which is kind of weird, but we will see how that goes. Jalen Brunson might actually get minutes this season. Dirk is going to retire. That's fine. Coach game plan. We are going to run a 9-man rotation, I feel like. So we're going to run John Wall, Jrue Holiday, Jeremy Grant, Anthony Davis, Greg Monroe, and off the bench. Oh, I want Avery Bradley is going to be our starting small forward. Jeremy Grant, Jared Allen, Buddy Hield, Alan Williams, and Mo Wag. Oh, actually, that's it. Okay, cool. Yeah, we don't actually have a proper backup point guard. That is Jrue Holiday's forte, which might make us struggle a little bit, but that's something we'll work on. See how we go towards the middle of the season. We're also going to change Avery Bradley to a small forward. I know he's only 6'3", but he's got to play the small forward role. We have a very small backcourt, but we have a very big front court, so I think it makes up for it. We win our first game of the season against the Kings, the team that... Did they knock us out last season? Boogie 30-7, not good enough for John Wall's 21-13. Anthony Davis was a bit of a slow start, but that's fine. We'll see how we go for our first season as like a proper unit right now. All right, we are fully healed right now coming into the end of the season. We won 64 games, I think it was. Trae Young on the 76ers. Oh, that team is so stacked right now. That is all your award winners. We run Coach of the Year. Go us. No All-NBA first team, but we didn't get second team. Oh, John Wall on the All-NBA second team. What is he currently? He's very happy right now. Oh wow, okay, cool. He wants to resign. 10.4 assists, 34% from 3, and Anthony Davis is on the All-NBA third team with 23 and 12. He actually has people to play with, so he's not scoring as much. John Wall is also on the defensive All-NBA first team, and Anthony Davis on the second team. Yes, we have a defensive style team. We are the number 1 seed right now. Let's go. We are going to go down to... Wait, who's in Anthony Davis hyperextended left shoulder? Okay, that worries. Okay, he's still going to play though. He's still going to play. That's what he's playing through the injury right now. So we're going to run an 8-man rotation. This is going to have to do. This is definitely going to have to do. We are versing the Blazers with Dame, CJ, and DeAndre Ayton. That's actually a pretty good... And Larry Markkinen. Oh my God, this team is stacked. That team is stacked. This is like the most stacked team Dame's ever played with, and we still sweep them. Now we're against last year's champions, the Spurs. We win game 1. They take game 2. They take game 3. They take game 4. Okay, we're going to get... We're in 6 against the Spurs, and the Spurs win it again. Man, this team is absolutely... I just need to get rid of... I don't know how this team is so good all the time. It's definitely an interesting way how they do this. But that's it for year 3. We're actually not doing too bad. I mean, I would have liked to done a bit better, but Anthony Davis was injured, and we've just got to play off everybody else getting better. Jrue Holiday's definitely improved. I changed. His peak age is 24 to 28 in 2K. The man did not peak in New Orleans. He peaked when he got to Milwaukee as like a 31-year-old. So like that's insane. So we fixed that, and we got a few other things. Everybody else just got better. But yeah, let's go into year 4 and see how we do. Alright, so we're heading into year 4, and this is the year that Anthony Davis gets traded, but we are not going to be doing that. Dwayne Wade, Dirk retire, league meetings, implement coaches challenge. Cool, there's a bunch of change. We do not have a draft pick. I wonder if we do have any draft pick. We don't have any, so we traded we have ours. We're pick number 29. This draft doesn't really have anything that we can really use to start us in a good position. Okay, and we can't trade our pick yet. I was just going to see if we could get anything, if we put some things together. So who is available that might be good? Jordan Poole. He might be Lou Dort might be the other player. Probably Jordan Poole, because I feel like Jordan Poole has it's Jalen, not Jaden McDaniels. He's in next year's draft. So we're going to go Jordan Poole. And then that will do us for the draft. He's probably not going to stick around, but we have him right now. He's a 70 overall. Yeah, like most people around that spot, which is fine. And Jared Allen has a team player option, which is good, which means we don't need to worry about giving him an offer. Alan Williams, we cannot give him an offer. He's up to a 75 overall, which is really good. He's 26, so he's probably gotten not to my van free agency. That's fine. We can maybe match you, possibility. So we don't really have money. We have $6 million. But we're also pretty set, I feel like, in most positions. Let's have a look at what we have and what we may need. So we don't really have a backup point guard. Jalen Brunson might not be ready yet. We might even have to move him on and then maybe trade a pick or something, try and get like a decent backup point guard. I like Buddy Hield as that backup shooting guard. I think he's working well. Jeremy Grant's looking good. Anthony Davis starting power. Okay, so yeah, pretty much just the backup point guard right now is what we really need, and that backup power forward. So we're going to offer George Hill a contract to be that backup point guard, and then we'll offer Amir Johnson a minimum, which might be the ideal. So Amir Johnson agrees. Oh, George Hill signed somewhere else. Damn it. He was my go-to guy. There's decent options. My go Corey Joseph, because he has good perimeter defense, and he's going to agree. So we've got our 2 backups set. We might offer Michael Beasley a contract just to give. Yeah, sweet. So that's just going to finish out our roster, and that's just to give us some more depth. And Drew Holiday, Avery Bradley, both 83s. Jared Allen's to 78. Greg Monroe goes down overall, but that's fine because Jared Allen's probably going to be that starter from now on. Buddy Hield's to 76, sticking around. Jeremy Grant staying as a 76. But these guys will get better. Jalen Brunson gets up to a 74. So he might end up getting into the rotation. Amir Johnson goes down to a 73. So we got 2 extra power forwards just in case. So we might just leave it. So yeah, we can't trade at the moment. So we might just leave it until we get into the season. Okay, 10-man rotation. So we got John Wall, Drew Holiday, Avery Bradley, Anthony Davis, and Greg Monroe. And on the bench we got Jared Allen, Jeremy Grant, Corey Joseph, Buddy Hield, and Jalen Brunson's getting minutes. I kind of need Michael Beasley to get minutes just to get that backup power forward and everything. Avery Bradley, somebody who we might actually end up moving on. John Wall, I don't know how safe you are either. Actually, you are pretty. Drew Holiday and AD's the 2 safe men. Jared Allen's also pretty safe. I probably will start Jared Allen, actually. I kind of like the idea of Jared Allen getting more minutes because he's going to progress in a way that Greg Monroe will not. And we get the first win of the season against Tobias Harris and De'Aaron Fox with Anthony Davis 23 and 12. So we'll probably go to the trade deadline, see how we're looking, and we'll go from there. Alright, I am not going to make a trade right now. We are 46 and 6. We are looking fantastic right now. I don't see any issues. This is insane. What is everyone doing right now? Like, I've had no major injuries. So he's only averaging 18 points. Anthony Davis is averaging 21. But this team is just coming together. This team is just, everybody's doing their part. Jared Allen's looking like the better starter. He's doing 8.5 rebounds. Greg Monroe's doing 7 rebounds. He's also a lot more efficient. Jeremy Grant off the bench. Everybody is doing their part, and everybody's looking very good right now. The only thing that might end up changing... Jalen Brunson. You will be getting another contract and you will be getting minutes. Mo Wagner's also at a 75. So everybody's just getting a lot better because everybody's happy. Everybody's like working right now. This is looking pretty good. Will we be cut? We are a 70-win team with still 2 games to go. Okay, everybody had a few injuries, but we're all back healthy. We are 72 and 10. We're as good as the 72 and 10 Bulls right now. Jokic on the Warriors is your MVP. That's crazy. Ja Morant, Rookie of the Year on the Nets. Lonzo Ball, the Bulls, 6th Player of the Year. Draymond, DPOY. Marvin Bagley, Most Improved. Marvin Bagley ends up being a beast in this game. Like, when you go back and do the draft. Look, 72 and 10. Bro, we didn't even make that many moves. We honestly didn't even do too many things to change stuff. Anthony Davis, All-NBA second team right now, is a 95 overall, 21.7, 12 rebounds, 2 blocks, 1.2 steals, 35% from 3. Anybody else on the All-NBA teams? No. No defensive defensive team except Anthony Davis, of course. That two-way is absolutely insane. Look at Bol or rookie first team. Our rookies in there, so we are currently the best team in basketball. We're just going to run an 8-man rotation just to make sure everything's all good. Sweet, they're giving Jared Allen more minutes. Okay, we don't need Greg Monroe to getting that many minutes. Alright, we're going to get John Wall, Drew Holiday, 35, 36. Okay, that's going to be our minutes. I feel very good right now. Okay, we're going against the Clippers team. I don't know if this is still the Lob City Clippers. It's Chris Paul, JJ Redick, Jonathan Isaac, Mike Muscala, DeAndre Jordan. Yeah, so it's still kind of, except they still don't have Blake Griffin, and we have just swept them. We're up against the Timberwolves now, which is Karl Anthony Towns, who's a 94. Ish Wainwright, Andrew Wiggins, Zach LaVine, Ricky Rubio. This team's pretty solid. They kept their core, and they end up not too bad. They take game 1. We take game 2, though. That's fine. They take game 3. What is happening right now? What is happening? They take game 4. How do we do this? We take game 5. How did we get eliminated in the second round after going 72-10? This makes no sense. And the Celtics win. That makes no sense. That makes no sense at all. Okay, we're gonna do one more year because that is the year we should have won. Our team had everything. We could have wanted. And do we move up? Oh, they kept their pick. That was lottery protected from them. And we do not have a first round pick right now. Oh, that is so annoying. We had everything. We literally had everything. We even have a second round pick, which is the last pick in the draft. We will take Isaiah Joe because there's like Trevelyan Queen. Yeah, not really many options. We'll take Isaiah Joe. We will sign him. We'll sign him to a two-way. Jared Allen, Jalen Brunson, Mo Wagner. Oh my god. Okay, we have to make a move. We can't stay complacent right now. I'm actually really annoyed about that. Oh, that's so sad. Okay. I don't want to make too many moves because I don't think that is the right thing to do. Oh, Jared Allen needs to get better. That's the thing that I need. That's the thing that I want Jared Allen to get better. I don't know how safe Avery Bradley. We might need more size on that 3. Alright, we're going to sign Jeremy Grant and Derek Favors, hopefully. Hopefully it allows us to do this. Okay, cool. We have signed both of them. We only have $3 million to spare now, which is fine. So we need to find a wing. I want a defensive wing. I don't want like a scoring wing because we have enough scorers right now. That's not really our concern. We just want a defensive wing that can shoot if need be. And somebody with a bit of size. That's the only problem I have with Avery Bradley. But I don't know what else I can do. Oh, this is going to be tough. Some guys have signed, so that actually is probable thing. We're going to move Jalen Brunson because or do we wait till he progresses? Because Avery Bradley's not going to get worse. Yeah, you know what? We might just do that. Okay, so Avery Bradley stays at an 83. Jalen Brunson is up to a 78. Yes, so that actually works well for us because we have a better chance of getting... We also have Jordan Poole that we can throw into a trade. Let's have a look at some... This is our final year as well, so I really want to... I feel like we should have won last year. I really, really feel like we should have won last year. Looking around the league, there's not a lot that we can really do unless we go for Paul George. But I don't think we can make the money work. I would have to give up way too much. And I don't want to give up my backup center because I don't trust Mo Wagner yet. He's still very young. Yeah, we can't get Paul. Okay, we're probably just going to stick it out because we can't get better unless we get worse. We don't really have too many assets to move, so we're kind of just going to have to rock it out right now. But Corey Joseph isn't even getting minutes now. He's a 46% shooter from 3. Jalen Brunson's getting those minutes. We will see how that works. If things aren't working as good, we do have Corey Joseph, which is good. I kind of like that. We lost our first game, but we will bounce back, I hope. Unless 2K wants to do that thing where, for some reason, final years, when you run back-to-back after having a very good season, it just gets so much worse. Alright, we are coming up to the trade deadline. We are still the best team in basketball, so it's hard for me to make a trade where I feel maybe if we just needed a season to lose to win, if you get what I mean. Another season for these guys to develop. Alright, we won 62 games in that season. Jokic is your MVP again. LaMelo, Lonzo, pretty much the same stuff. Team we got more wins then, but they got Coach of the Year. Anthony Davis, All-NBA second team again. Points are slightly down, rebounds are slightly down. Maybe the team just got a lot better around him. Like, a team board. DeJounte Murray's all defensive first team. We got offered DeJounte for John Wall, but I didn't take it because I feel like John Wall is overall better. John Wall is averaging 16. Okay, points are down for everyone. I think everybody's just, because there's the emergence of Jalen Brunson, Derek Favors on the squad now getting some points. Buddy Hield, 11 points off the bench. He's being super efficient right now. So we're going to run an 8-man rotation. All right, we're just going to let 2K decide that. So this is the first year of the play-in, and we are going up against the Denver Nuggets, which is that's us. Jamal Murray, Gary Harris, Rocco, Ryan Anderson, and Ron Morris Sr. There is no Jokic, so I feel good. Hopefully, we win game 1, we win game 2. Derek Favors day to day, you're fine. Derek Favors, we win game 3. Let's just let that. So we lose game 4, we lose game 5. What is this team doing right now? We win game 6. So we are up against the Sacramento Kings, which is still Boogie, Kevon Looney, Kyle Anderson, Cam Payne, and Derrick Rose. That is an interesting team. Sergio Ibaka, Montrezl Harrell off the bench, Anthony Simons. I mean, this team's okay, but like, should we really have? What has Anthony Davis done to 2K to make him not allowed to get past the second round right now? Jared Allen is kind of injured, so we're gonna lower your minutes. Derek Favors, I don't know how much I really want to give you. Jalen Brunson, you have too many minutes as well. Okay, I want our big 3 to have at least 40 minutes a night. I do not want us to lose against the Kings. We should be doing really good right now. We are down 3-2 right now. We are at 3-3. Okay, we are going to simcast this. I do not want to be concerned right now, and we are losing to start the game. But it is the first quarter, so let's speed it up. Let's get into the nitty gritty, and it is still very close. They are ahead. They are pulling ahead right now. Why are they blowing us out right now? How did we lose again? No, this is 2K. Oh wait, no, we won. I was looking at the Kings. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I thought 2K was having it against us. Avery Bradley's fully healed. Jared Allen is fully healed. We win game 1. We win game 2. Jrue Holiday is fully healed. We lose game 3. We lose game 4. Who are we versing right now? Joel Embiid and Otto Porter. What is this team? How have they taken 2 games from us? Okay, per 36, you're doing 10 and 10. 11 and... Okay, Jared Allen, you are starting. You are healthy now, so yeah. Give you 31 minutes. Give Greg Monroe 17 minutes. Avery Bradley looks like he is the guy that's struggling right now. Everybody else is doing pretty good, but Avery Bradley looks like he's the guy that's struggling a bit. We win game 5. We are in the finals. Finally, we are in the finals, and we are up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Oh, how poetic. How poetic. LeBron versus Anthony Davis. They have Fred VanVleet as the starting point guard and Kevin Love as the tops. Okay, that's pretty much the only players to be concerned about. We win game 1. Jrue Holiday, no. Oh my god, Jeremy Grant isn't getting any minutes. I feel like he should get... No, he was struggling. Okay, hang on. Let me just figure out this minutes. John Wall, you need 41. You need 42. Buddy Hield, you get 32 now. Avery Bradley, you need to step up. So you're getting 34. Oh, I do not like the fact that these guys are getting so many minutes, but I don't have a choice. We win game 2. Jrue Holiday, he's back. Okay, sweet. 40 minutes for our 3 big. And then Anthony Davis gets 42. Avery Bradley, you can have 39 minutes. We win game 3. Anthony Davis, doesn't matter. Oh my god. No, he's not even injured. And we win! Oh my god, I won a championship. I built a team around Anthony Davis, and I won a championship. Pelicans, why can't you do that? Oh, this team is so good. Oh, thank god we won. John Wall, Anthony Davis, Jrue Holiday. What a big 3 I made. Avery Bradley, Jared Allen. I built a team. Jalen Brunson, I was going to trade you, and you ended up playing in the finals. You averaged almost 10 points a game. Good on you. Oh, we won, thank god. See you all next time.